Hello, every minasan! How is it going, everyone? As you know, 1.5 has released, and with that comes the Serenity Pot. Oh, it's so wonderful. I've been waiting so long for this thing to come out. But without further ado, let's go talk to Madame Pink so we can get this teapot.
What is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more.
Oh, please.
In
Anything
fact,
for you,
my
Madame
old
Ping.
friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
For us, Paimon.
I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
Yeah, just a trinket, huh?
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of
But he
true
was also an
power.
Archon. What are the missing materials? I can help you look for them.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at after all.
Exactly, I have so much useless
Oh,
shit. How much do you
settle
need
down
of
now,
like mint?
children. There's no need
I have
for you to
1,000
go
mint.
run. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
Oh, who is
What's
this?
more,
I don't believe we've met.
Yanfei!
allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me.
Oh my god!
Yanfei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension.
Damn, she knows
Afterwards,
everything.
You fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui.
Okay, Yanfei, no need to write my
Before
autobiography.
finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
What do you mean a
A shame
shame?
that we didn't meet sooner.
They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know,
Gift
Granny,
tea
you've told me
butlers.
1,000. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look. Whoa.
Where'd you
That's
whip
a
that out
really
of?
thick book. Or, Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Crossel.
Talk to Crossed. Okay, where's Crossed? Ooh, I want to collect these first. Blaze lilies, silk flowers. Collect the shinies. Oh, this guy? Oh wait, no, we haven't talked to this guy. We talked to that guy, not this guy.
Hello, Mr. Crossel. How's business been?
Oh, Crossel, not
Oh,
Crossed.
good, very good.
You mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhiqiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Off to Jichao. Gotta go higher. I have take 2. Let's go.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Excuse me, are you Jichao?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes,
How do you
actually.
do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossel that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him.
Oh, you didn't lose it, did you?
The hairpins.
I called
I
it.
can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
Ugh.
A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices.
Oh.
That's what the hairpins were for, well, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we say we can help.
Would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Oh, is she gonna look at the
Well,
loopholes?
I'm sure I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see. That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Chichao somehow.
That would be a little unfair to Crossel.
Though surely there must be a win-win solution. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account.
Oh, so we
And
crashed the
given rarity
market.
of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being
Oh.
significantly higher as a result.
Guess that's not really an
Even
option.
higher. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Chichao looks like she's about to faint.
Oh man, should have invested in
However,
Doge.
All of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Scandalous.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I
Oh,
feel?
she's digging deeper.
Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Maybe it's a bit too smooth.
Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Sure. Maybe he has some in his inventory or something and we can have a look at them.
How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
She lost them.
Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus Jadeite?
Oh my goodness, he's so salty.
I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No, we haven't proven if it's
No
fake or
problem.
not though yet.
But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
He's a bit confident now, isn't he?
Understood. I'll conduct some market research.
Oh, he's
and
gonna
once
pay
I'm
a
back,
lot.
I'll provide an effect. Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
I should open a store.
Let's go have a cup of tea while we're at it, eh? Birds! Hang on, foul. Oh, yes! Woo!
What is this
Oh,
about?
are we actually gonna go have a cup of tea?
Are you...
There is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite
I
after
knew
all.
it! Not Smaragdus Jadeite, really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them? Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions.
Oh.
I don't know if Granny
Was
told
it
you
too
this,
smooth?
but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well,
Oh yeah, she
they'll
did
be
say
sick in the
that.
best case, and in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch.
Yeah. Oh, we are gonna be able
If
to
I've
use
deduced
elemental
correctly, he may
detection
still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession. If that's
or sight.
we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face! Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist
Petty.
that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing.
God damn.
Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
I mean, she knows what she's talking about. A very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience
Yeah,
talking.
for sure.
Oh, it certainly is.
Yeah.
I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course. Mr. Chow, could I ask you to please sign this contract? Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
You must abide by the contracts. As what Morax would say. If I had one more for every time I hear the word contract, man, it's Liyue. You're gonna hear it everywhere.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know. These are my
I
formal
will
terms
have
of
order.
engagement. Everything prior to now has just been
I
pro
will
bono
have
advice.
contracts.
But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract.
That book is massive.
No
My
problem.
goodness, I just
sign
noticed.
here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And
Me too,
I'll also
Paimon.
need your signatures
Me
on
too.
pages 5, 7,
Mhm.
and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Honestly, for once, same.
I won't
I
stand
think I
for
see
it.
where this is going. So, what I'm thinking is that we figure out that it's fake. We go to Mr. Crossell, confront him about it. He's gonna say, oh shit, and then he's gonna have to pay up, but he won't have any money. So, we'll compromise by getting the actual Smaragdus Jadeite from him instead. And then we can just use that instead of Mora as payment. And then we get, you know, the Smaragdus Jadeite we've been looking for. I'm pretty sure that's how this is gonna go.
Why, hello there, honored customers.
Hello.
Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter?
Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossell enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnayan merchant named Crossell, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
It was my first time.
If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus Nephrite?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time.
Oh, you been duped, lady?
I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
Oh, those
If
look
you
like
must for
chunky
yourself,
chunks, though.
Try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy.
Let's do it.
Did you find anything?
Nope. Ishito. These are fake.
Could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
We're gonna
Oh,
go
I
bust
have
up
my
a
reasons.
criminal.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
Hell yeah, you
On
tell
the
him, Paimon.
contrary, National Jewelsmith. Let me think.
Jeez, that's one handy ass book. I need one of those.
Nope.
Just comes out of
Got it.
nowhere.
Sinxie. She often helps people
And
to find a
disappears.
jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle.
these camera
because
angles
I've
are something
memorized
else.
all the legal codices.
You...
Oh, we were supposed to be looking at the book. Okay. Is this how Adepti becomes so adept at everything?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Sinxie.
Yeah, man. Paimon can't read any more than one page of a children's nursery book. Hello, Sinxie.
Miss Sinxie, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
I feel like I'm in a court case.
The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinxie. Now,
Very
could you
clear.
let me borrow this document? We just need
Baizhu.
to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baizhu.
Dude, I haven't seen Baizhu in a
With the
while.
snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because Only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body.
Aha,
Once
big
we
brain.
have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Onwards to Baizu. I wonder if we get to see Chi-Chi as well. Chi-Chi, I've bought the Go. You want some milk?
I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
Oh,
And
damn,
if
we
it
just
isn't
missed
Miss
her.
I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it.
Aha!
But
Crossel.
after your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant.
You bet it is.
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just
He's a
Paimon?
character.
Does it
Mr. Crossel, I've come here to arrest you. In possession of fake Smaragdus Jadeite.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes,
Not quite,
my
actually.
investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Reverse Uno
Wonderful.
card.
Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Mr. Crossel, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price and more.
Get wrecked.
Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
He
Not
just
at
got
all.
reverse Uno carded.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me
Oh,
like
we
this.
got every evidence you
I
need.
spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Oh, we got them
Indeed.
here.
Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
let me put on my glasses, my detective stash, and let's get right onto it, shall we? Well, I think the best one here is probably the Jade Mystery.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery.
Actually, we're gonna
along
show 'em
with
all of
stone
them, aren't we?
samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do
Well, we
next?
got two coming right up.
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Baby
Come
Pharmacy.
I meant the backup copy of the
God.
document from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. The one we got from Cece of Mingsing Jewelry.
This is why you shouldn't trust me with legal stuff.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it?
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Shut up, you smug.
Well, hang on a moment now,
Oh.
because I do recall one final piece of
Her
evidence
eyes.
that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler,
She
would
looks
you
a little
be honest?
stoned, but she still got the spirit.
This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
This one?
What's
Yes.
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it.
Yeah.
Sustained
How's that for
contact
evidence?
with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossel, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
Damn!
I had no idea.
Don't worry, Mr. Crossel. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
Hot damn.
What? Wait.
She's
wait.
all business.
I knew.
Oh, so you
Ah, the camera
Oh,
pan.
The hairpins aren't actually.
Yeah, spit it out. Spit it out, Crossel.
Genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say?
Haha.
You do understand, Mr. Crossel, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Sir Chow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossel, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Damn.
I
Would not want to mess with her.
admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite.
Ha! Caught
I
green-handed.
I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge Zichao such an extortionate rental price?
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't.
According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times.
Croso looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
Hot damn.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus jadeite over to you.
Oh,
I trust that it will suffice
Yes.
as remuneration.
yes,
Well,
it all
that's
went
not
according
quite
to
how I
plan.
say this,
Haha.
Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may.
Oh
I
my.
could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine
Aha,
ores.
win-win. There
If
we
could
go.
join
All's well that
that's
ends well.
And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too.
Yeah.
All's well that ends well.
Exactly.
You managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents.
I'll never
Even
understand
though
how,
the
but I
solution didn't
respect it.
involve action.
It's time to pay Granny a visit.
We can finally get the teapot. Woo! I've got the jadeite ready.
Then we have all the materials we need.
Oh, fantastic.
Well,
Oh, I
if we're all
can't
set,
wait. I'm
Granny,
so
I'll
excited.
get going now. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you.
I'll
I've been
treasure
looking
it.
into the law.
If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Well, I'll see you soon at my party
That
later.
child.
Begins to construct the gift.
There
Oh,
we
look at it.
go.
Look at it.
This serenity pot is
Serenity
all
pot?
yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh
I
goodness,
mean, it's
who
floating.
knows what might happen?
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Paimon, you can fit in there
you
easy.
needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Is it Tubby? It's Tubby! Oh, look at that. Serenity teapot unlocked. The miraculous teapot known as... Oh, okay. There it is. Oh, there it is. Place it. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's so cool. Okay, okay. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow's stream or today, depending on where you're from. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. Bye-bye. Ciao.